Oh, good afternoon, good afternoon, and welcome to Ole Talk. Um, First of all, CJ,
Mm.
right? We can't be seeing your private on TV. That's not
Sorry,
cool.
sorry, 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 shut.
That's not cool at all. I know the girls out there. I know you the girls, man. I know you're picking up the jewels.
Come on,
Go.
CJ. Come on.
You know.
Come on. No behavior. That's not a good way to start the show.
No man, no, but you see, I can't get flex. The man have to show up the goods. You understand? For all the girls outside. You
Leave
understand?
me
Right,
alone,
right,
please.
right.
Leave my alone, please. Please, no, come on.
Uh,
uh,
hey, people, welcome to Old Talk. Today is Sunday. We here, we drinking, we having a good time. I'm just here to talk about that game yesterday, but I'll introduce my partner. I have CJ, the girls man, the bird man.
No, no,
Yeah,
no, no.
yeah.
See, it's
I
just
have
CJ, bro.
this is it. All right. Well, we know better now. We know better. I
yeah,
remember,
we ain't gonna tell nobody.
I told TJ a few weeks ago in real life. The man passed me straight like a bus. Boom. It was him
Hey,
and
hey,
10
dog,
goals.
I didn't even see you. I swear to God.
Right. You understand? He and 10 women. Right? Passed me straight.
Pass
Boom.
it.
Like a bus. I say, hey. I say, man, see me. Oh, it's you? Okay. Hi. Man,
So,
give me a big
the
hill out.
speed, the speed limit, the speed limit is 80 in Trinidad. You need to relax, sir. You need to relax, sir.
So
There's
that's
some
saying
high
people,
numbers there, buddy.
when you see CG outside, understand he will pass the street.
Yeah. He moving.
Yeah.
He
You know,
moving.
I have Kes the band. Kes, how you going? How you going, my friend? How you going? Right.
Guess I see you in Miami or Guess the bud.
And
I see.
you know, and then we have Mark Lewis. Yes, man.
No
So
meldong, no meldong.
no. We
Come
can't.
Ah.
now, dog.
Not today. Not
Dog,
today. I mean, today is a good day,
It
man.
has
But yeah.
CJ, it has man, you have to mop up right now, the melt completely.
I don't want no part. I don't want no part. I'm trying to behave myself.
Right.
I said all what I
Nah,
said.
I behave myself long enough, right? I have to take pong now, right?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Right, well, we have to talk about the game yesterday.
Yeah.
Um Manchester 2, Brentford 1. It was two late goals by Scott McTominay
As I said,
and an assist by Harry Maguire. Oh, yeah, you see? Yes, exactly. You see the man have it on,
I am
you
the
know?
only Trinidadian to have a Scott McTominay jersey. Most
Yes,
likely.
yes. What? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen none anywhere.
I feel so. You
Yeah.
know. And for all of you Harry Maguire haters, take that.
The, the man show up yesterday.
The man had an assist,
We see
right?
we see England Harry Maguire. We see
Yeah,
national team Harry Maguire. Basically,
Yeah.
exactly. Because I mean, from the start, the man won all his duels,
Yeah, 100%.
100% pass accuracy, and an assist. So
All, all I could talk to Harry today. Can't
now
talk to Harry, right?
I'll ask all the girls this, right? Did Harry get possessed by Rafael Varane? Was it voodoo? Because I do not believe that was Harry Maguire. I believe that was a
Necromancy.
Yes, I believe that was a person in a Harry Maguire suit. Because Harry Maguire is not that good. I am the head of the Harry
nah, man.
Maguire.
I can't disrespect a grown man like that. You can't disrespect a grown man
Man.
like that. Oh
Hello,
gosh,
man.
oh gosh. Come on, dog. Get
Come
the
on.
man this now.
Yeah.
Ten Hag put, yeah. Ten Hag put a plug in the back of Harry's head. Like how it was in the Matrix. You plug it in,
And play.
Yeah,
and play him like a PlayStation.
exactly. Because that can't be Harry Maguire. That
Now,
can't
right,
be him.
Harry, man. Right, Harry. You have to get jacket. When a fella do good, you have to get him praise. Because for the amount of lala he do,
Mm.
he deserve a little praise.
Uh,
You man, when Harry does show up, it's not Harry Maguire, no, it's Harry Maldini.
Yeah. Or Harry Houdini.
Yep.
What would that mean? I know is Harry blasting Onana for like that ball pass on the hand like that.
Yeah.
well, we had to talk about
Onana need to go in the international break, yeah? Go home. Go by whoever Obiaman or Juju man they just go by in them country
yeah.
and top up on anything. Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
'Cause I feel it way off. It's way off.
yeah,
Yeah.
I,
the
feel,
man.
I genuinely feel what Harry need to do, what Onana need to do, is somewhere to throw breadfruit at them to catch it. Yeah, just tell breadfruit. I is breadfruit hard though, so if you catch it,
Mm.
yeah, okay, man, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Oi. I but okay. You want to discuss the good parts first or the
Nah,
Let
they
me
do
bad
just
bad
part?
pass first.
let me just
They
Bad.
do
Okay,
bad
fine.
pass first and get on the winner.
All right. My first bad part. This is me. Oh no. I'm sorry, but to me the man needs to get dropped. I am sorry. I'm saying it. No, he needs to be dropped. The- Your first prerequisite as a goalkeeper is to keep the ball out in net. And the man does no, no. I'm not saying that David De Gea would have saved it because I believe that David De Gea would have done something very similar because we
Yeah,
have all here when David De
mm-hmm.
Gea has done some really horrific things. But people are saying that Onana came, he has to learn. But to me, this is Andrew Onana, Champions League finalist, veteran, Inter Milan veteran. I believe he won the Italian league. I believe so. All right. You are a pro in the game. It's not like when we got the here and he was only 18 years old and he was now starting out. This is Onana, who is a seasoned pro at this point. Um, am I wrong in saying that the man should not be doing things that he's doing now?
um, to an extent, you're not wrong because yeah, we expect a little bit of more, and the kind of confidence he has, he's supposed to take that place on the field. But I genuinely do believe to some extent there's a still an adapting period because if you look at it, Andrew Onana, to a point, it's a new environment. On top of it, as I said, two things to be right, because at the same time, maybe he probably is nervous, but at the same time, his backline isn't helping him either. But also, if you look at also his game from Ajax down to Inter Milan, he's a good shot stopper, but I generally think with him adapting, the confidence and the mentality isn't there, but he's not really seeing that or being honest with himself with it. So for me, I generally think Andrew Nana shouldn't get benched, but he should, get a little time, see a little competition to get him back in the runnings, man. Right on.
Mm. Good afternoon to Martin. Yes, 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 Martin. Today the bar is full. Last week I was here by myself. Nobody could
Yeah.
shoot. I was here by myself, and I couldn't shoot. I felt very, very alone. But Martin was here for me, So good afternoon,
Yeah.
Martin. Um,
Onana Onana need to how to play it, boy. Onana need to go back to the drawing board. Now coming in as a new goalkeeper into a big club with a defense like what we have there right now, there's just added pressure.
Yeah.
And when he could just focus on all right saving and settling in, he had more to focus on than that. But he had to focus on them men in front of him who just randomly doing a lot of mad thing too
mhm,
and putting him under added
Yeah.
pressure. You understand? But all right, everybody know he could play good with his foot, with his feet.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody know that. Focus on your ball handling, your positioning. Until you get into the groove or you get to understand the defenders they have in front of you. Because to me, I really and truly feel he don't understand them and them he have in front of him. He
Mm.
don't understand. You thinking that that man gonna make that mistake there and then boom mistake. And he
Yeah.
like, what the hell? You see like how David didn't know. Yeah. When Harry Maguire free, they don't give him no ball.
Mm-hmm.
Better kick it up the road.
Mm.
Onana still learning them things. He's still learning the defense. So
But
he need to just
he do
focus.
that yesterday. He do that yesterday with
Yeah,
Tony Evans. So,
yeah. He now starting to, understand. And people calling for his head already. Yeah, he should get a little competition, a little 1 game, 2 game. Let him sit down and really check himself and say, yeah, boy. I was at Jonah, boy. I was in a Champions
Mm.
League final
Yeah.
last season
Yeah.
thing. I had to check myself, boy. This different, but I had to buck up.
Mm.
You understand? But we have some real toxic fans.
Mm.
I telling you. I see a comment yesterday. Man say he almost get hit by some coins from a fan. And then balling it good. He should have get hit. That kind of mad thing, right?
Uh,
We had some. I don't know that. I just had a laugh. I just
uh,
had a laugh.
so,
But he need to check himself.
all right. I'll ask Kes this question, right? Kes, how long do you? Okay, it's two questions. I'll ask you. One, do you think that he got enough time on preseason with the squad? And two, because he didn't get enough, because he didn't get enough time, how long do you think it would take him to really and truly, settle and get, calm in this team?
More that more problems with that because
Mm,
I think since the beginning of the season, Onana hasn't had same backline for any
Exactly.
season,
mm,
Every game the
right?
backline changing up.
So exactly. So it's hard to have a cohesion and
mm,
communication,
mm,
right? You just have to rely on the senior ones, their experience and professionalism, right? And in all honesty, he's been getting some unfair treatment from our fans. And as Mark said, I read a comment too, right? The gear was saving that and something like that. Where is the gear?
mm. Yeah.
And I done with that,
Mm,
right? All the golden glove bullshit and everything like that. Does
Yeah.
he have a club right now? Right? Yeah, I really want to say it. I go,
Say it in a
oh,
bar. Say it in the bar. The
yeah.
bar you could say anything in the
It's
bar.
Sunday. It's Sunday.
fuck away with that shit.
Yeah.
Right? The guy don't even have a club. But he's still on the
Exactly.
honeymoon.
you gotta
Mm,
Right? They move
understand.
on.
You gotta understand. People like that will go back to the ex if the new one do having trouble already. Like you have to
mm,
understand that.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
them are the men running back to the X, boy.
Hmm.
Take my back, Gil.
So, as
Um.
I was telling myself yesterday, right? Depending on the international games that the international who supposed to won international games.
Mm,
I would have asked my country if I could sit this one out, this
yeah.
international window out,
Yeah.
right? And we almost every day for the next 2 weeks work on our communication and cohesion and our especially
Yeah.
the mental,
Hmm.
right?
Learn to operate as a unit. We won't know
Yes,
what the next one going on do.
I would have taken that position. I was not as a manager, but as a player, if I was a player,
Yeah.
right? Because you see these runner games coming here, we need,
You need
we
to get
need
it
that.
right now.
Yeah, right?
Mm.
I being honest, I do not want to go back to the Europa League.
No, no. I would say this right. If we must lose in Champions League, come forth, and let me just go home. Come forth and
Comfort or lose
yeah,
in the first round to the next round,
right, yeah,
right?
hmm
Yeah.
yeah.
I do not want to go back to Europa League,
Nah,
right?
that to me is madness.
Yeah,
It
definitely the
I,
same.
yeah, yeah,
if
yeah, yeah,
men
yeah.
do, if men do go on international duty, I
Mm,
hope Tenag gather the ones that remain and work with them every day,
yeah,
right? Not just training, but videos, right? Get the right mentor from there, because we can't send the whole team on 3 months like one player did,
no.
right? So I wasn't
Yeah.
gonna touch on that player, but all right.
No, but people did ask where was Sancho. My answer to that would be I don't care where he is. Because to me,
Yeah,
Because Sancho don't care.
no, no.
And he has
he's not
shown that
even going.
clearly.
He's not even going to discussion.
Exactly. I don't
San-
even talk about it again.
No. Why? But let me ask you
Sancho
this, right?
studying FIFA Ultimate Team, guys. Sancho
Exactly.
studying FIFA. I'm gonna
Yeah, but
study Sancho.
have you
Oh.
never that whole EAFC game? I'm sorry, no. That game is garbage, you know. That game is real
You know
garbage.
that?
That game is real failure. It's failure.
You
But
know
to
that?
me, no. No, to me, it doesn't have enough from FIFA 23 to this game. To me, there'd be no big strides. It's more or less the same game. It's more or less the same game, more or less, with a few extra things in it. And have real bugs, have real things. It does too much things are wrong with it right now. But I feel by December, go and buy it. I feel by December. Yeah. But
Hmm.
would you all okay, now I would say this, right? About our defense. Yes, our defense has been in a mess since because of injuries and so on. I I watched that game against Brentford. And to me, our defense looks a lot more together because it was four defenders. Even though Lindelof was playing right back, which is not his position, but still because he was a defender, it still made somewhat sense. Having the
I was
low
saying
on left
why.
back made sense. Even Johnny Evans and Harry Maguire, they did the basics. They didn't try to be too flashy. They,
Yeah.
They, they play together for
Be,
themselves. So they know one
yeah.
another.
right, exactly.
Basic. Yeah. Basic. Straightforward defending. Get
So
the job done.
would you all would you all see that Ten Hag should have those five guys the next just 2 weeks? Let's drill them because I don't think Varane coming back anytime soon. And
Wait,
well,
he get injured again?
Yeah. It will be a man pass again.
because I know he was out, but I don't know when he'll be back.
So
But
the thing, if the game was like 2 days later, he would have made it. So, but I still say continue on with Evans and Maguire, right? But have Varane in that glass to come to the Champions League. Let him be there
Yeah.
for the Champions
exactly, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Varane, football career, Manchester United more on and off than KMC career, yeah?
League, right? And I think I said it in the chat too.
Oh
I love
god.
Uh,
Varane. I love
Oh
Varane, but if Saudis and them come calling for him in January, I let them go in.
well, yeah. Um. Well, Martin is saying, we need to have faith in the keeper. I mean, I
we
wish we could,
have faith in the keeper.
but as of right now, things ain't looking so good. And I mean,
It painful.
yeah.
It painful.
But you
But
see,
from
is the
yeah,
kind of goals now that he concedes is the kind of goals. Is very
yeah
very
boy.
soft goals.
Yeah boy. Yeah boy,
Very soft.
it's
I
real
don't
jokey man
wanna
goals. I go lie.
I
It's
don't
real
wanna
jokey man goals.
I don't wanna bench him, but I just
Uh,
wanna give a certain Turkish goalkeeper just this one game against Sheffield United.
Yeah.
He just,
Yeah,
you know,
Try. Mm-hmm.
I see why not.
right?
Yeah, let's try and see
I
because
think
we
Yeah.
I think after that Sheffield, the following game is against Copenhagen.
yeah,
Macron and then after that is the Carabao Cup. You bring
mm,
the Turkish people into that,
Yeah.
right? You
Rotate
know,
it more than usual.
yeah,
Personally, personally, I would rotate for Carabao Cup until like I hit a semis or
Excuse me there.
quarters.
mm,
I would make him Carabao Cup keeper because at this point I don't want to go deep into the Carabao Cup with my first team and I have injuries. I'm very sorry. I win the trophy.
yeah,
I win the trophy, yeah. A trophy nice, but I won it last season. I want to do that again if I had to do that. If I don't want to do that again.
no, no. It was a good for last year. It was
Yeah,
good for
but
last year, but I don't know. But I would say it. I mean, just let them drill. Um, Gregory is saying the KMC shots, man. I don't understand, CJ. What do you have with KMC?
no,
What is your
it was
beef
just
with
what I thought
KMC?
because
Yeah.
the man went from a wine and again to
To
Singing nothing again.
exactly. I mean, he had songs here and there, you know. And I hear he dropping new music, and I'm happy for KMC.
um,
I'm happy for KMC, yeah, but
you're
nah,
treating
man.
KMC the way how Drake treating Joe Biden. It's not cool enough.
The man, the man said,
It's not cool.
the man tell
Man.
Joe Budden he retired, he just yeah nobody remember the number. Yes, I scream. I said that boy. I said that boy. Joe
Venison
Budden
Lou.
tell no, the man said Joe Budden is the rap's Kwame Brown. You know he called Joe Budden Kwame
Yeah,
Brown. I think all the
yeah,
time it was. That I don't even remember
yeah.
what number Kwame Brown have. You know what number Kwame Brown was.
Who's that?
No, that was the
I'm
fellow
gonna
who
get
played next
rid
to
of
Kobe.
it.
That man played next to Kobe in the later years, but
Really? Really?
yeah,
Damn.
he was the number
Wow.
one draft pick.
Okay. I did not know that.
Usually,
I did not know that.
And
Uh,
in the league,
God.
Kobe had like 18 points. You see,
mm,
Kwame Brown had like 24 points together, and it's only Kobe make 24.
mm.
But
Yeah, I mean, I agree with us.
right?
We have faith. We do have faith. David here was prone to mistakes, yes, but at the same time, I think you might just off. Gregory is saying how Bayern there should get some games if Nana goes, uh, and that is another thing. When Onana goes to the Africa Cup of Nations,
He has decided.
how yeah. Well, I don't know yet. I don't know yet.
no, he said he might not consider it dependent to focus on Manchester United. So he's not sure if he
Yeah.
going. He's not
No, well, you
sure.
see, Ten Hag should hit him. What Ferguson used to hit these men. They are injured. They are injured.
Yeah.
Understand?
Hey,
They're injured.
hey, Onana, you injured and you ain't going
Yeah,
nowhere.
you're
You
injured.
injured. Feel
Hush
like
your
we
mouth.
do gonna
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
the do Ganacho? Yeah, Ganacho injured.
Yeah, no.
But
I am for
imagine
that.
man say, as you could see, hands broken, so he can't go. As you could see,
Yeah. As you can see, yeah.
Yeah.
as you could see, you see,
Yeah.
he's playing with injury. He's playing with injury. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
He was broken, so he can't go. He can't go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
Um,
consider it, Chicago?
yeah, Greg is saying what Drake did was a violation. Yes, that is true. But I'll say this, right? Joe Budden wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong.
No, it's too.
The
I said
messenger
it.
was
I said
wrong.
it in our group. I said it in our group. Two of them were right about each other. That's okay. It's okay to say that. Two of them were right about each other.
Because I mean, again, I'm not the biggest Drake fan, but I appreciate the man music. The man has not had a good album in a very long time, right? I am not gonna listen to
You could
this new one, right? This new one he
you
come
could
up with.
argue that
Hmm.
The last
you could
time, the
argue
last
that
time,
after views it wasn't good albums. I would say that
No,
after views now I was
no.
done.
I think
I
again,
enjoy it. I enjoy the album.
mhm, you know,
I
but
enjoy
like I
it,
said,
but it's like yeah.
yeah, his last one, I reached like halfway through, and I got fed up. So I knew this one wasn't going to be much different. However,
But
you can't be Joe
to be
Budden,
fair,
right? And being a
yeah.
loser, and telling a man like Drake, who's a winner, yeah, I'm a shit. It's
I'm
like,
on say, I'm on,
yeah,
I'm on say, are you gonna tell a man he career going nowhere? Your last hit was pump it up, dog. I run outside crying. I said, nah, 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 nah. Not pump it up, not pump it up, dog.
but but Joe Budden is a one-hit wonder. Joe Budden is
Oh
a
God,
one-hit wonder.
oh
He is.
God,
Yeah, he is.
the man have
Okay,
fans. The
name
man have
name three
fans,
songs.
but
Name three
How
songs.
much, right?
Yeah, but
I
she's
will.
up.
just for rap.
Okay, I will challenge
I
all
can
of
name.
you
I can
here.
get to.
And no,
I
no,
get to.
no, don't go on Google. Besides Pump It Up. Besides Pump It Up, name three songs.
All right, any pump it up remix.
No, 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 no.
Any
No,
pump it
no,
up.
no, 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 no,
Well,
no,
nah, no, well, nah.
no,
I lost. I lost.
no.
Uh,
I lost.
So
and,
all of you and everyone in the
and,
comments,
the, and,
I
and the
challenge
pump
all
it
of
up
you.
road mix.
No, I
Yeah, the
challenge
pump it up road, man.
anybody. Name me three Joe Budden songs besides Pump It Up. Name three
The remix
or two.
and the chutney version.
Now you see, I if it was let's just say right,
Hey,
if it was
he say pump it up, not a GI song.
no,
Uh,
you see, if it was 50 Cent, he would say okay. If it was Eminem, he would say okay. If it was like someone like Cool J, who have a legacy, they could say not okay, right? You can't be Joe Budden. You can't be Joe. No, you can't be Joe Budden.
Sir Rafi be have more hits than Joe Button, sir.
Hey, hey, hey,
I did not, I did not talk,
hey.
I did not talk in the
They say
Uh,
Joe Budden how had the same number hits as Modric, had the same number of goals this season. Yes, couldn't
yeah,
breathe.
yeah, yeah. But have you seen that Harry Maguire has more assists than him?
Yeah,
Yes, yes.
Like, crazy.
yeah.
They real
Um,
off
And
dog.
I
You know.
remember less minutes.
yeah. Let me see this one. Darren saying Onana still looking a big. Yes. Props to Harry for an incident-free game. Yes. Mount Owen the Mafia still. Yes. Rashford has have to come off the bench at least 2 games. I would agree. Ten
Yeah.
Hag needs
I
to
go get
play
them.
players who want to play.
I don't agree with that Rashford one. Let me tell you why.
Mm.
The Nacho hasn't proven to me that he can handle starting.
Um,
Correct.
yeah.
Yeah, that's very
Sorry to
true.
disappoint all the Nacho fans, eh?
Yeah. Which
But
is
Nah,
the
Canacho still
Nacho
giving super sub vibe. Canacho still giving
exactly.
super sub vibe. Let's be real. We
He
gotta be
can
real. The man is he's better coming off than starting.
yeah. But
Exactly.
okay, but if we had someone who could start, would you all agree that Rashford needs to be on the bench?
Yeah. No, I have no problem with that.
But yeah, if we had somebody who could have started on that wing, yeah. I think what happens is that the thing when people saying it's Ten Hag need players who want to play. One thing has be tricky about that. Not saying it's Darren, eh? But a lot of people ain't gonna like who play. Eh? I just like to know that one time because
Correct? Eh?
you don't understand.
Correct.
The people who just want to pay the people you don't like most of the time, you know. That the next thing. That the next thing. Because no, if you all that thing with that big game and nice game, you tell me now if Harry and Scott start, you feel the fans go want it? No.
Them know what that?
They'll you'll see essays
Them
about look how we regressing and look how cutting thing. But dog, Scott show that he could play and he step up. And the rule is if you step up, you get a little start.
Yeah.
That the rule. That your
Yeah.
logic. You can't vex with that logic
yeah.
because you don't like the player. So for
Yeah.
me, I genuinely think that at some point, if you're looking at the injuries, if Harry and Scott play next game, I wouldn't be surprised because they should want to play. although
Exactly.
always are more favorable choices, but that's the rule because Hannibal instead. I'm not saying don't
Yeah.
play Hannibal, but not every game is for Hannibal if you watch it good too.
Exactly. Yeah.
Not
No.
tactically, not every game you're going to play Hannibal. It don't work so.
And
Yeah.
sometimes too, the men supporters calling for to play. When they play and they have a bad game,
But
we
that's
start he four. We he doing on the pitch, but that is the same man only wanted to start.
mm-hmm.
You understand?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So
Because even
we
look
had to,
yesterday, Anthony
uh,
Anthony wasn't terrible yesterday. Anthony wasn't terrible
no.
yesterday. The man shooting, you run, he fight it.
And I hear men commenting, what Anthony doing? What Anthony do? Waste of time.
Yeah,
It's
but
a
I
men
mean,
like they were just waiting for Anthony to come back
mhm.
to start to talk about
Yeah,
it.
but to be fair, I mean, the man hasn't played football in how long? In
How
how many
long?
years?
How
Exactly.
long?
Exactly.
I saw a short try,
Mm.
right? And I saw they have some overlap that Lindelof made and Rashford didn't in the ball. And that is the thing. Rashford has a relationship with Regulian. He has a relationship with Shaw or Malasia on that. He never played anything with Lindelof on that side.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Rashford
Yeah,
was
that's true.
trying,
Mm.
right?
Even
So
if you put regular on
cohesion,
there, regular style would have fit him. Regular
Yeah.
style would have fit him more than Lindelof.
cohesion was off.
Mm.
But we will talk about the activity he made for Holland last week. We still
No,
want
they
to
ain't
we
gonna
still
talk
want to
about that. Nobody ain't gonna talk about that.
No.
I mean it was kinda gutted that he missed that one or not miss. He made him choose to pass,
Mm.
right? I mean if it had come up we would have praised him, right?
But do
But
you think that that
it
was more of a factor of the man confidence was real low?
Yeah, right. But you're seeing that Rashford confidence not there.
Or do you think like
You're seeing
of
it.
him?
You're seeing it.
Do you think
It
that
has something.
of like a few months ago? You think that he would have hit it first time?
Yeah,
He does that first time. He does that first time.
but
yeah.
is it
He would have hit that
confidence
first
or
time.
Mm.
is it structure?
It's either confidence or something going on that we don't know about. And most of the things that going on we wouldn't know about. We don't just assume as
Mm.
fans do and supporters. We don't just assume this going on, assume and make assumptions and say things, but
No, but we
we
had to
don't know
no, but we had
the
to
club.
understand this. But we had to understand this. As I always say, as compare football to our workplace, as always compare to workplace because it's not the same workplace, but it has typical workplace dynamics. Everywhere, no matter how much you get paid, have typical workplace dynamics. Even if you work in TV, typical workplace dynamics. If your usual staff is short and you had to put new staff in different places, the cohesion not going to be there all the time. Let me be real. It is barely work out like how it will work out. In real life, we have to understand this. As human beings, we have to understand that everybody could adapt like that all the time. And that has happened anywhere. If when Arsenal didn't have Saliba last season, it kind of cost them the title. If you watch it good, it cost them the title.
Mm.
When Arsenal started to get injuries and men started to get tired, it must cost them when you don't have depth. Even like when City lost the league against Liverpool, the mentality wasn't there, the men wasn't there, they didn't show up. It happened. But people is going to talk about if City have an injury crisis now, they could win the league. Yeah, not necessarily. Not necessarily because most of the time when you have quality to bench, it takes time for them men to gel. So
The
for
job.
me, I think we have two problems where mentally things are off with things that happened in the club during the summer and also
Mm.
injuries. And two factors that can mash up any club. Let's be real, that can mash up any club. That mash up
Mm.
any
Yeah.
club. For
Once you
example,
have
Real
order,
Madrid. Yeah.
Liverpool
Oh,
last
sorry.
year.
One thing. Oh, I was just going to say, like Real Madrid. Real
yeah.
Madrid, when Barca won the treble that year, the only reason Barca won that treble because Real Madrid started to rack up injuries. Real Madrid was a real good team starting the season. But when you get injuries, it has happened. You can't do nothing about that. We really can't do anything about that. And plus, yeah,
Madonna,
exactly.
Liverpool last season is a great example of that, right? when
Yeah,
their team is like
yeah.
after February, March, when they started to get back the team in full fitness, they made a serious push.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, you make top
Yeah,
four. Don't know that you make top four. When you don't have
I
a
did.
side, you don't exactly. When you don't have a side, you can't perform. We men
Exactly.
acting like our English not bad.
But right now, Tenag looking for men from Defense Force and AC for us, you know. What we are, you know. Yeah.
But you
We
see,
game, we play
the same
somebody get,
taken, the same taken away from Kerry. You say he done already have an injured side.
yeah, yeah.
You did.
I,
All you did notice. I saw when Casemiro came off.
mm,
I saw Senam like he tell me, sir, I'm about to play that center defensive midfield by himself.
mm,
I'm
Right?
about to call that gas in the tank yet, man.
no.
And, well,
That's
especially against
I
a
find Waldo.
it. Call that gas in the tank yet.
I find for me, if regular come back and you put Amrabat and Casemiro, the midfield would be better. Even if it were
Yeah,
Kobe Mino with Amrabat or Casemiro, it would still be good.
yeah. But
Yeah,
he
But
has
but
still, if I we should try Martinez as an angle.
well, um,
Marshall will get a heart attack.
now Martin is asking before the show finish, Kes, he want to hear you say something about your big striker because I have to say this, right? Kestiban was on point since day one. You know, Kestiban had all the info, he had all the fight information, and to me, Hoyland has been a real bright spot. It is sad that because his first goal was ruled out because of VAR. To me, it was a goal. You know,
Yeah.
the man didn't
But I,
deserve to be that on. He scored 3 goals last weekend. He didn't deserve to lose. He didn't. So, Kes, I mean, let us know. I mean, how do you feel about Holland?
the Danish Fernando Torres.
Uh,
Hey,
Forget this.
hello.
I don't care.
mm,
Forget this stupidness about comparing him to Haaland.
mm,
Right?
don't do him that.
I keep saying this. The difference. I mean, it have a big difference between him and Holland.
mm.
Hoyland likes to come back deep to link up with the play. He loves it, right?
Of course.
Alan,
Yeah.
Alan said, "Hey, bring that ball to me. I staying right here,
Yeah.
And you saw that in
right?"
today's game and all against Arsenal. You saw that bad. You saw it bad today in Arsenal.
Before today, even before today's game,
Alan Mojo, we all.
right?
I, w- I wouldn't say we're
I'm
off,
telling you,
You know what
Eh,
happened? You know what happened? You know what happened? I feel men. It's not the mojo itself. I feel men know if I lock down the mid and the wing, he's not getting anything.
Yeah, son, because he's not mobile enough.
No.
Nah,
I
boy.
mean, right? Hoyland is the present and future, and this boy is gonna go places. Gonna take us places,
Yeah,
right?
he have plenty goals to score.
Yeah, right? Just need to feed him more,
Mm,
right?
And plus, he dribbling
But,
kind of real on point if you're watching good.
yeah.
but unpopular opinion, and me and TJ share the same opinion, right? I don't think we have a cleaner striker the ball than McTominay. If you watch all of McTominay goals he scored for United and for Scotland, right? It's no ball skying left, right, and center, thing like that. It's always hit its mark, always on target, right?
Mm,
Who's to say? Just like a game like yesterday when you're playing a low block, throw him there behind behind Holland. Clean
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah. And I feel the
right?
game against Crystal Palace yesterday, he was just very unlucky. And they were hounding him too. The
Yeah.
man's and he was still creating chances, you know. He was still creating things, you know. He just was very unlucky.
Mm.
Yeah. Right? Well, look at that. McTominay could have had a hat trick yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if McTominay ever get a hat trick, I feel I will go mad. I
I have
sorry.
a question to ask. I have a question to ask. Now, look at this. Look at that game yesterday. Eh? Two players who shouldn't have been there, right? Played major roles in that game
Man
yesterday.
was bad talking.
Mm.
Hey, Gary, men forget. They used to bad talk them. Then yo, continue.
I still say if we January reach and Maguire wants to get more game time before Euros next year and he wants to leave, let him go.
Yeah.
Let him go. But I still say whether he goes or not, we need another centre back. Because Varane is glass.
Mm.
Right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I think this is
Varane,
Varane
Varane,
last.
Varane on the back end of his career.
Well, yeah, because I know that's why we was trying to get this guy who went to Bayern Munich.
Pavard. To leave off Pavard.
Both of them because I
And
know
Kim
that he would.
Min-jae.
Yes, and Kim.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I do believe that he was looking for backup, not to replace Varane, but he knew that Varane would get injured at some point. You
yeah.
Yep.
know. Gregor's asking McTominay Hoyland strike partnership.
Yeah, more than
If that would I tell you no, if Eric Ten Hag do that, and we start a bag goes on top of goals and make up finals. The stocks going up, you know, fellas.
Uh,
Yeah, no, so back to the question.
McTominay last
Well,
minute winner in the FA Cup final.
uh,
McTominay, let me say that happened, right? Will you all still let him go in January if an offer comes in?
Yeah.
it
yeah.
it depends on if you get someone to come in. If
Yeah, I think because
yeah,
I think we had to start using like our head in the sense of okay, people go say, but I like Wan Bissaka in the sense of look how Wan Bissaka come back. Why we didn't sell Wan Bissaka? No, Wan Bissaka is showing something for the long term. For me,
mm,
Yeah,
if you get good players who could do what they could do, like for example, Donny van der Beek. If Donny van der Beek does a madness in the midfield when he gets a chance in a cup game and we get offers, you bank on the offer. You don't say, well,
yeah,
he get back good. No, you bank on the offer. If you could get a
mm,
proper replacement that fits the style of a higher quality, you do that. I mean, top
Yeah.
clubs do it already. Real Madrid do it all the time. Legit, Real Madrid do it all the time. They banking on good players and they get better players for the long term. So for me,
right.
I say if you get McTominay spotting and you get a swap deal for someone who is more consistent and he is okay with going because he proved himself, then do it. No hard feelings. And plus,
No
Mm,
too,
love.
I feel and I feel if we release we can't say McTominay wasn't a good servant for the club. The man served us well. I can't vex with him.
Yeah.
no,
Just like my brethren to the run, the fourth up, my brethren Fred.
Oh, Fred,
yeah.
Yeah.
oh boy.
Good. Fred was a great servant to the club
Mm,
in the short period of time.
mm,
But
I'm just glad he
unfortunately,
got a trophy before he leave. I'm glad
yeah.
he got at least one trophy before he leave, though. I really
yeah.
appreciate for that.
Unfortunately, fan thing can call for the head.
Mm,
Fred was my player. His dirtiest kit after every game is Fred.
mm.
This man
He
really
learned the
celebrate when Fred gone there was the kit man. Yeah. Kit man track party.
because the
But
man had to put extra soap in Fred. Set yes.
Eh.
so,
Man used to be shaking it up. Man wasting the soap every day and feeling it's a joke thing.
yeah,
Eh.
The man used to grab when Fred play.
And
Martin, I am a huge, huge fan of Holland long before he even went to
Yep.
Atalanta.
mm,
I
For
have been
me,
keeping
at this,
tabs on
I started watching him when he went Atalanta.
mm,
that.
Yeah. So he had that nice touch. He could hold up the ball strong.
mm.
That pace.
Very strong in the ball. Yeah. Back to
Yeah,
the goal, yeah.
yeah. Back to the goal, he could hold it up.
And he can pass a ball to horse. Them kind of depth touch.
Yeah,
And most
yeah.
importantly, he has some pace. Yeah.
Mm.
I said, yeah. When I see we was in frame, I said, all right, cool. Let me see how this goes.
Mm.
Man, I felt like I was on a negotiating team. I've been pushing that,
And,
right?
right?
Ever
Right here
since
we go.
Ten
Right.
Hag is said his team and Holland, he was a young one and a seasoned veteran,
yeah, I
right?
see.
I wasn't thinking too much of the king, I know Kane would have be a battle. But Holland is gettable.
Mm, mm, mm. Now, do you think that we still made a mistake by not going for an extra striker to go with Hoyland?
I wouldn't say it was a mistake. I would say it was more like, how to put it, we had no choice,
No.
right?
True.
Because we are push we hand,
Mm,
right? And we needed to change how you put it,
the
priorities
tactics,
and
yeah. Mm,
go and get after the keeper.
mm-hmm,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But if that wasn't the case, I believe we would have gotten two strikers.
mm-hmm, mm. Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, I still think that our preseason was a waste of time. We should never travel. I get why for the
Should have
money,
never traveled that
right? Oh yes, or as far yes. Because I know why. It's the money, all right?
Yeah,
Yeah, the money.
all that preseason so is for the money.
Exactly. So, but to me, we should have
That we
kept
keep the ass right in England,
right
and you can maybe have to work on.
because the window was already going the way how it was going. We already getting problems getting players in. We need to get them guys to really like bed in with each other and especially getting Onana in. He needed more time. He needed a lot more time
Yeah,
for
that's
that
true.
first a lot more time.
And
Yeah.
this is why I said if it was up to me, if I was a player and it was up to me, I would have sit out this window because
Mm,
really actually cannot this say before the beginning of the season. The only time you really get to work on plays and other logistics, nothing like that, is in the preseason. Because
mm,
when the season starts, right, games come thick and fast. There is
Mm.
no major rest period between games,
Yeah.
right? So you can work on this and thing like that,
So,
right?
when season starts, all you have to work on is recovery
mm.
and
Yeah.
injuries.
And even with the traveling,
Yeah.
right? So I would say I would have taken this international window, and sit it out.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, if I was in Hague, I would tell everybody, all of you are injured. Every
Yeah.
single one of you are injured.
Yeah,
Get
I
in.
call them national team coach and nah, injured.
No,
Injured.
it has
Injured.
it
I
has
said,
national
I said, you see,
this would I
Eric Ten
understand,
Hag,
but you see
Er-
the English media,
Mm.
them is the crime of this world, boy.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Eric Ten Hag,
have-
Eric Ten Hag need to come out with a crowbar and tell them either all the injured or the injured. Pick one.
because
The guy that
um,
injured or they get injured.
I don't know how
Yeah,
many of
pick
you
one.
all have watched the Beckham documentary. on
I ain't
Netflix.
watch
I
it this
got
morning. I was supposed to watch it today. I don't watch it today.
I got later I got it.
I know Catchy saw it, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you saw all of it or just some of it?
I saw all of it, all
Yeah.
4 episodes.
I only
Right, yeah.
started like one, but I didn't finish. But yeah, you,
Episode 2 is the tearjerker,
mm,
right?
mm,
Episode 2. I did not know that man went through so much. I really didn't know,
yeah,
right? But there was something that dawned on me with the history of our club, right? Beckham went through that in 96, 97. I think 96 was the World Cup. And right, the season 96, 97. We went through that torment, the threat, right? All kind of things.
They do work with him, you know.
Fergie gathered them fellas and reminded them fellas, we are family and we fight for we own. It's
mm,
the world against us. And listening to that, it's like the similar sentiments right now, right? There are many times when we went through some kind of real dark period and the very next or within that same season itself, we rise above. Because the beginning of that you call it, that season, that 97, 98 season,
mm,
when that Dwight York came into the picture and stuff and thing like that, right? It had players and media sat attack Beckham. But Roy Keane, the captain he wasn't having it.
mm,
Anybody who rough up Beckham, Roy Keane had them on his list,
mm,
right?
mm,
And I think this is where Beckham gathered that strength because of the support of the team, right? And
Mm-hmm.
started to perform. That relationship he built with Dwight York just
mm.
crosses anyway. Dwight York would
Yeah,
be at the end of it,
yeah, that's
right?
not. Mm,
Right?
Also
And
true.
we went on to win. Yeah, we went on to
Also
win
true.
the
Oh, you
championship,
got it. Oh yeah. Okay.
right? Look at
Also
last
true.
season with that just no, sorry. Look at last
Yeah,
season
listen.
with that Ronaldo distraction.
Yeah.
After Ronaldo left, after the World Cup started, what was that 26 game winning streak?
mm,
Yep.
We went
We
on.
were undefeated home. We were undefeated home as well.
yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Right? We won a cup and we make it to another national final, well, the FA Cup final, and we finished third in the league when everybody with the same team, that with basically the same team, was one of the worst team in Man United history
mm,
Yeah.
the season before
mm,
that, right? So we're going through a little rough patch right now, right? That just feeds me optimism. We want for something big coming up, right?
Um, I will be same set up men who trashing the team now and trashing the players and things. When the
Mm.
tables turn and then we on the next side and we on the up, I hope they keep that
Mm.
same energy.
no,
Exactly.
they're
Well,
fans.
it have men are waiting on it.
Uh,
Have men are
No, but
waiting
the
on
thing
it.
is, right? No, but hear me out, right? I feel like, as always it is, I feel like people, in terms of football, we start to lose a bit of rationality sometimes in the conversation. So, for example, right? With the Beckham documentary and the Ronaldo, I think people tend to forget. And again, I never watched the documentary, but in looking at certain things from David Beckham, when you put it all in perspective, it's just the same thing in a different timeline, Because when you look at it like this, right? When I hear how footballers like Roy Keane himself, who was in that documentary, when he talks about how all these footballers care about social media and building and brand, I was like, but buddy, Beckham was doing that before social media. In fact, Beckham invented it. Let's be real.
yeah, he did. Mm,
One
It was the first
so
rock star
so
footballer.
exactly so much that let me be real. It have times where football fans just be like, I feel Beckham more known for being famous outside football than in. And it's like, dog, you never watch Beckham play football. The man was
Yeah.
actually a very good footballer. One of the
Mm-hmm.
greats. Like, dog, it's just because the man did something which, although people say hurt his career, I didn't think it did. I think he saved himself a lot of financial woes. I mean, the man bank on it. He had to eat out.
Mm-hmm.
He had to eat, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And look how funny enough, after that, him, Fergie, the club, they came to the point that say, you know what? We could all be big people. Let me move on for this. And everybody moved on. Now, the Ronaldo incident, it's the same thing, but not exactly the same thing. Because if you look at it, at least when Beckham felt like things were making sense professionally, he decided to go. It was already said and done. Great. When Ronaldo did that interview, I think we were in we was in movies that night. I remember that, and we getting news outside of
Yeah,
movies. And he do the
yeah.
interview. I did this interview. I watched it, and I tell myself, you know what's so funny? He didn't lie about what was going on in the club. But let's be real. He didn't say that to want to save Manchester United. He saved that to save himself the embarrassment. Because if you look at it like this, fellas, if
Exactly.
Ronaldo was scoring since the start of the season, scoring 2 goals and 3 goals every game, do you think he was going to do an interview? No, he wasn't. Be real. He was not going to do no interview. If he was on the same form he had, or if Ronaldo was going to do that same interview still, now if he did it while scoring, I'd be like, hey, okay, great, you have a
Mm-hmm.
care. But because you look bad, and when you get benched, the team looks better, you want to save face. And he didn't want to admit his leg was gone. Because let's be real, if Ronaldo was such a good player, why did no club take him? And why did he instantly go to Al Nassr with ease? No questions asked. He and all knew what it was. He knew what it
Mm-hmm.
was.
But here why I take it personal is because who he did the interview with. You cannot
Yeah,
do it
boy.
with MUTV, something with it like Sam
Yeah,
Russell and them too.
you could have come here
Right?
and he could have come here and do that interview with Mark Busson, Tywin Daman.
Nah, 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 nah. Not Mark Bassant.
I took
He
it
can't
Nah,
personal
talk.
when he was taking it.
you
Mark
see that,
Bassant
baby?
can't. No, 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 no. Not Mark Bassant.
I
Nah.
would, but not that man, man, not Piers Morgan, man. Oh, God. God. Do that. I could take Mark Busson, but I could take
No.
or Ruskin, Marco, I still
But,
ran up at him,
but
man.
yeah, no, no, no. These men down
Exactly.
here, they're not
That is
ready.
Yeah,
true
could.
too.
Yeah, that's true. It came first. He always
Mm.
was on football. It's just that he found a way to do other stuff. I can't vex with man.
Yeah.
For me, he saved himself financially. The man, David Beckham, is set for life. I can't vex with a man who's set for life and seen opportunities. Why would I don't understand that?
Man own a club.
Yeah, boy. The man own
The
a
man,
club.
the man own a club and had the, the so-called goat play the
Mm.
kick.
Mm.
Tell me this.
Yeah, understand? No,
That,
but yeah.
But we all, I would encourage anyone to take the last full documentary. Trust me.
I think in 9 days. I think in today.
Mm. Yeah, no, but the reason why I bring it up is just seeing Ferguson there. And I know Ferguson was the kind of man that would tell the English FA, hold your backside. My players staying here. You know why? They're injured. I remember for Carnival. I remember Carnival. He told Dwight York, "You're not going home to complete no
that
football."
injured.
Right?
Oh,
And he injured.
I already do a Ferguson accent. How you say that? Oh, I
I,
know Ferguson say that boy.
um,
Juve, you're not going Juve. Last year, Juve. Juve. I don't care where. You know Juve. Ferguson say that don't Carnival Monday. That don't Juve. That
no,
nothing. It's a
no,
relay. It's a lap.
exactly,
When
exactly.
you when
So
you tell
because,
boss Bob, we tell boss boy it's last lap. No, it's last lap by Carrington. I don't last lap
Mhm.
in Tobago.
No,
because he knows right was going to the party.
exactly.
And
Football would have been
bullshit.
But
He knew.
we all watched the first episode, right? And this is something. And I would hope the backroom staff of the current Man United team right now watch as well too, right? When Fergie wants a player, right? not just because of what the player can actually achieve, right? But he was investigating every nook and cranny, every detail about a person. So
Yeah,
players, you have a girlfriend, you engage,
yeah,
how
man,
their family,
your dog make young one. What's up here again? See everything.
how you want to every freaking thing.
Because it's important. It's important.
Yeah,
It builds who you are.
Yeah,
You know,
we need to bring back that.
because then you would have known people like I mean, as I just say it, people like Anthony, who are a little slap happy. You understand? People like Martial, who like woman a little too much. You
You
like
would
Because
know
more.
his
and the thing is,
character.
Yeah.
You would know
I
his
think it's
character.
not like yeah.
Go ahead.
No, the thing is, I'm not judging people. I think that's what Eric Ten Hag also wants to do. Because when you really watch it, Eric Ten Hag just really look at the character. Like when he did the barbecue, he wanted to see like, all right, let me see how you all and your families interact with. Let me see how you guys do this. Because let me be real, we don't want to judge people
Yeah,
extra marital stuff. But then if I have somebody who like the road and like outside too much, why would I want to hire them where I need it to be 100%? Because yes, it will have guys like Ronaldinho who used to do both, but it cost Ronaldinho real career longevity in his career. Like when I looked
Yeah.
sure.
up how much was Ronaldinho prime years, I was shocked and I tell myself, nah, he had to be being in prime for like years.
No, it was
There
very
was a
short.
couple of years the man was playing, and I was like, wait, he didn't play long. And my father tell me nobody Ronaldinho prime was real short.
Very
No
Yeah,
short.
boy if it was big.
nobody
Yeah.
so he told my job, get a wife and settle down, right?
Yeah,
Mm.
Because
you know.
that, I mean, not just you playing football. That money you making that you never made before. You'll go wild, and your background from being in a country like Trinidad and Tobago is,
Mhm.
party,
Yeah.
I
right?
Much
remember he
it,
party.
it had a time national team a game. After the game, a chopper come to pick up Lassa that dog in the Savannah to go back to the airport.
I remember that.
Chopper reach the airport and then men come out the chopper and come back in town.
Yeah.
Yeah. You say I don't go outside party,
Party.
party.
oh
Around a carnival time. Party.
I
yeah,
can't remember what tournament it had, but it had men like Molino
Yep.
oh
and other
the
there
boat
was
ride.
a boat ride.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the boat ride. Yeah, the boat ride.
Mhm.
Dog, it you could kind of say at that time after that boat ride, Molino started to dip in form too, boy. Like
Yeah.
after that boat ride, he kind of wasn't the same, The man wasn't the same.
I remember in a party in Newport, just a game some days before. I think all my international players gone back in a party in Newport. Winding low on that. I feel a man hold on to beat a brace up because he winding low too when I look to his lateral.
But a lot of people,
Oh,
a lot of people real short too.
Yeah. I said, what? I thought you going back.
mm-hmm.
He just laughed. Winding low.
Yeah.
And I said, I thought you going back out. And then here,
Yeah.
But
we, yeah,
it,
Yeah.
them party animals. Most of them Brazilian and them, the
Yeah.
party or alcohol mash up the curve.
Mm.
they had a
Yeah.
hotline for Ronaldinho when he was at PSG. So like,
Mm.
if because he was in the club so much to say call if you see him, big
Mm.
to big. In 2006, the World Cup game, if you see stats that World Cup team have, of course, I looked up, I tell myself, all right, so this man starts getting killed by Caravan Stag, they gyro, yeah, they gyro right there. You can't be a winger with 69% pace, brother, man. They stag, killer,
Mm.
they stag. No, dog. 69, 60. I look at Valor 74. Dog, oh, you
Oh,
69, you not winger, brother, man. They pace for like
exactly.
defensive midfielder and thing, dog. No,
Yeah.
G.
Mm. Sad enough.
No people lack of discipline does really kill your career. And Fergie
Most,
was right about that. Because let's be real, he was right about real man career. No, I'm not going to lie, boy.
No.
Yeah.
He was concerned about the relationship between Beckham and Porsche because especially Porsche Spice, they attracted a lot of unwanted attention, right? And knowing the kind of huh?
I think he said that after
Yeah,
Beckham married Ford Spice, he was a different person.
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
That he said that
right.
Yeah,
guy
It was one thing
is
about
like
food. Food like to be in charge of almost every area of your life, eh?
mm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
while he at the club and he in charge, he
Because
wants
it's
to
Yeah,
very,
think
it,
about it. He wants to know everything about.
it's very, very similar to way how Pep does operate at Man City.
Yeah,
He has control over everything. And the people could say that Pep is the greatest of all time, but to me, he's not because he took most of his inspiration from Ferguson. That's
That's
why
true.
Man City is where they are. Because you can't tell me your manager tells you, hey, you need to go and work harder. And what does the player say? Okay. Ten Hag tells a player he can't play because he didn't train well enough. The player comes and says, you're a liar.
don't believe everything you hear.
And
Yeah,
want to social media like a little bit.
you know,
and
Man
men
went
that men vex
man
with
went
Ten Hag.
man went to the Apple Notes and typed that, yes.
make no
No, the man
sense.
went on Apple Notes, opened it up, typed it, and said,
Yeah.
"You know what? This song is real good." And did he
Yeah,
think it would work out like how he wanted it to work out? No,
No.
yeah,
no. And guess what? Juventus, we talking to Juventus. Give me Chaser. Give me
yeah,
Chaser. No. Chaser on that
Yeah.
wing one time. Feed Hoyland, because I'm tired.
yeah.
Mm.
Nah, I'm tired. I'm tired, boy.
I
I'm real tired. Nah.
Ten Hag wish
Hey,
January was tomorrow.
what I was saying, that's it's January yet.
Dog
Wish
is
January was
October. Is the
tomorrow.
9th of October. Just now, that January gonna come one time. You see January hit,
Mm.
Eric gonna watch it and say, you still here, boy? Hey, you still here, boy? What is this?
Hey,
See?
morning, Jay with Nasancho.
Uh,
You ain't going
You say you don't want to go back Dortmund. Of course, you want to go back Dortmund because Dortmund know you.
yeah.
there.
Yeah, I not surprised about that. When I see they want to go back Dortmund, I was like, yeah, this kind of prove it. Yeah, that kind of prove it because why all of a sudden you want to go Juventus? Why all of a sudden you want
Mm.
to go Juventus just so?
Yeah.
We're not Juventus for you. But remember, he probably tell himself the Italian league is like a breeze now, boy.
Uh-huh. Nope, you're wrong, You're wrong.
No,
You should go and
cause
talk to Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah? Go and
not
call
that.
Paul.
In and Pogba.
Yeah.
And no, because men go say how well it might fit his style. It's like, brother man, if he not there mentally, the Italian league will eat him up.
Mm.
Raw.
Exactly. And then Juventus fans when they start playing bad,
Ex-
Yeah.
nope.
Just ask Paul Pogba.
no man. No, I tell you, if you feel attacks on social media bad, you see when Juventus fans start on your dog, let me tell you, fans on the whole, brother man. Mm-mm.
Mm.
Relentless.
So I hope he know what
Relentless.
he's doing. I hope he know what he's
And
doing. I wish him all the best, but I hope you know what you're doing. Because if you feel Italy is a new start, is a breeze, no brother. If you don't work there, they will kill you.
yeah.
They will
Better
kill you
come
with real talk.
better come and play with Club Sando or somebody instead of there. They do
All
Something.
this,
something.
all this because you don't want to say sorry. All this, you
Yeah.
Yeah, right, but
You need
I
some
do big man.
testosterone.
You don't want to say sorry, boy.
No. No.
But
No, you can't say sorry. You can't. Because again, I think he believes he has reached the heights. I think so. Like in his brain, he reached.
I like
you just don't want to
I
put
like
in
Sancho.
work.
I like Sancho, but as Berbatov said, the man kind of overestimated his importance. For real, you just see it because again, I have no beef with him and I hate him, But my fear is that say you leave, right? Okay, you leave. You get Juventus. Italian is a slower league. It's a league where if you're technical and you could dribble against the right defenses, you could do well. Great. However, if you don't have the good mental space and you're not working, those same defenses will eat you up. Remember, the defenders, they are still very much physical and
Yeah.
still very much know how to handle dribbling to a certain extent. Sancho
Yeah.
have to tell himself, if I leave, I have to put myself under 100% football regiment. It have no late nights playing game. It have no staying up. Dog, if you go into Juventus, and most likely, if you are going to replace Chiesa, who is loved by the Juventus fan base, that man is loved in Turin, eh? But you wouldn't believe how them real like he, them real like he. And he's one of Italy's golden boys. You going over there, and I hate to say this, you're going over there as a black footballer, brother man. The pressure is
Yeah.
on you since day one, and you have to understand that. And I would hate for him to go the same mentality and get all that kind of abuse dog. Brother, know what you're doing, get yourself together, and please play the people football. They're expecting.
Italian league is known for, you know, defense, right? But I mean, not just the back forward,
Defensively.
right? Look at even Rafael Leao for AC Milan. He just run back and help out in defense. This is
Yeah.
Yeah,
something
boy.
he don't need
Yeah, boy.
to do.
That's why I love the game for that. The man don't care, no. If he had a run back, he tacking back. He's a team player.
Yeah. He's
I
a
really like him.
a
If
defense.
they want to now, he will get slaughtered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see that? You want to track back? I see that you don't want to track back and thing.
Yeah. Don't come back and defend now.
Yeah, you understand? They go mash you up.
Don't come back and defend
Races up the field.
at a certain time and
No,
do
and
right.
it's
Come back and put tackle all on top
Exactly.
the kind of thing.
Mm.
Oh,
Are we not saying you deserve that? No.
No. No. Well, let me go on, the panel. Since this is our last drink, for the evening, CJ, I know you have to go and deal with your,
yeah.
them. So
The girls that sugar.
yeah. So I don't want to keep you here too long.
Yeah. They say
You need to easy up, eh?
CJ a different kind of service man.
Yeah.
So yeah, hey, oops.
It's a
Whoops.
And
You
it's
need to relax.
it's a serviceman, Coast Guard, police, and thing, and then it's a CJ, a different
Yeah.
kind of service man. Yeah. Service on time.
And right, well, right. I'll give all you all a final question. Right. So we have, I think, what is that? 2 weeks on this international break.
Yeah.
We coming back to face Sheffield on the weekend, Copenhagen, and then the big two, which is Man City, and then Newcastle in the Carabao Cup. Out of those four games,
Newcastle? Oh shit, yeah, Newcastle.
yeah, Carabao Cup, yeah, Carabao Cup. So those four games, where do you see things going in those four games?
I see we taking care of Sheffield and Copenhagen. I still have hope with against Man City because I even before the season started, I said Man City can be beaten. They can be, not because De Bruyne injured or anything like that, right? But that X factor gone, Gundogan, right? But we will have a game in our hands, and men have to be ready there. They have to be ready there, right? And I still feel and I believe we will take care of the tackle as well. But the tricky one is the Manchester Derby.
Yeah,
All right.
Because
All right.
Newcastle playing that game in Old Trafford. Yeah.
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 I mean, would you all take the game seriously, or do you think you should just put out like a halfway team and then see what happens?
I would say at the position and the form we in right now, we have to take every game serious.
Mm.
Yeah, we can't afford to take anything for granted because right now we're not in top form, we're not in top gear, we're not flying,
No.
Mm-hmm.
right? We still come out the block stuttering, right? We still having problems with the vehicle. The vehicle still shutting down ever so often.
Yeah,
So I believe
that's true.
that if we get a good result against Sheffield Wednesday, we get a good result against Copenhagen, and we come with the right attitude and energy against City, we could take something off for them and then carry that momentum into the Newcastle game. And I feel
Yeah.
this after this international break here, I feel we could jumpstart the season because we season really ain't start yet.
Mm.
To me, we season really ain't start yet, and we need to from this weekend go on here with that come from behind victory in the last. That should be the catalyst to jumpstart and press on to that season until the next team that injured, yeah, the team that we have out injured,
Yeah.
then come back. I feel we'll cause some trouble
Mm.
when we have full strength. We will cause trouble, and that's what people are afraid of.
I
Yeah, but
wanna address Martin Phillips, right? While that may be true that the two games that we lost, Rodri wasn't there, right? I have even if De Bruyne was there, I would still say you all are beatable,
mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah,
You all are
that's true.
And with the lost games with De Bruyne already,
Hmm.
yeah,
yeah.
Well, you know what is coming off as though? Like, I remember when we used to do United Hour in the studio. Remember the game against Brighton where we get the last minute ball and we said we didn't know what was going on after that?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
that was before international break, I think. Either that or the Spurs lost. And then coming back after international break, all of a sudden we get players back. Everybody started to come back and started to run the football in the best way.
Mm.
I genuinely feel, I think if the players take the international break as, you know what, let me get myself together, let me get my head together. And even if they have to play for their national teams, they'll probably say, you know what, I'll take this form and I'll take it out and see what I could do. And let me see how I could build my game from these games here and try not to get injured. And I think with like the people coming back, with players coming back, it might start something because you never know. Because again, we struggled with some injuries. I feel like if we had Regulon in certain games, dog, it would have been real good at left back because Amrabat
Mm.
has to cover. So for me, I think when guys come back and they have to fill in the holes, and it's a less of a makeshift side, we might see some results. And with the and with the Copenhagen game and the Sheffield game, those are two confidence building games. If we win those games convincingly, we could get a little momentum. So for me, it looks nice.
And Tenak playing men in the right position.
Exactly. That yeah, I think the right position is gonna be something that we need and it'll work, man. I got vex.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah,
Well, I have to say thank you very much for all of you for coming out. You know, thank you for CJ and Mark and Kes for coming out. CJ,
yeah,
good luck
Anytime.
with the girls and them. You
yeah.
know, right?
No, Luna dog. Oh God, no, Luna dog. I don't have it like that.
And everyone in the comments, for contributing, Courtney and Siraj, Martin, Philip,
Mm.
Gregory, you
Singer
know,
boy, singer boy, Gregory boy.
you understand?
Singer boy, singer boy.
Well, I'm telling you, boy. Hey, somebody clip that. Hey, somebody
Yeah,
clip
yeah.
that,
Don't,
please.
don't worry,
Please.
don't worry, don't worry, man.
Singer
Yeah,
boy.
but man performance
Yeah,
was
boy, the
on.
man.
Yeah. Singer boy. Oh, Greg.
Is watching all them women in them in the pink in the back just hugging up one another.
He come with
And
the
then,
back. You know.
I said earlier. I said earlier, if Greg wasn't married, it was peeing outside for people, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, German. Wood, left, right, and center is wood. Oh, Greg. And when you're watching it, I just friend by.
Oh gosh, boy. Hey. People, boy. I don't know.
I'm known as Greg B. I go by the name Greg.
Boy, hey, but hey, I mean, I'm glad
I tell you one time,
uh,
I tell you one time, if I go to propose to the missus, it's Greg be the background singing it, you know, because I know it.
Yeah,
I
you
know.
know, maybe 1 or 5.
Greg.
I know you not married one woman. You might about 5.
Ah,
Dog,
You are
what now?
overpowering.
Dog, what? Dog, or they just make people or everybody viewers on the show think I out here running woman, you know.
But
you
Wow,
see,
dog,
you,
wow.
you see me ask you one.
I, I
No
see.
boy. Hey, all I just be doing is going to work and reading my Bible, ladies and gents.
Yeah,
What kind of Bible you reading, man?
uh,
And if you forget one thing, if you run a correction. Ah,
Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know what to boy.
oh, boy. Hey,
go
boy.
Greg, come in now, boy. Greg, I know you're watching the show, boy. Come in now, boy. Comment something before we come off, Greg.
What you say, boy?
Boy.
Hey, the man said, yeah, well, yeah, you know, um, um, you know, boy, I tell you, these people out here, boy, these people out here, and they call me, they call me names. Now it's it's UCJ, you and your brethren and all that. You know what I mean? I'm a
What?
guy out here doing my
Hey,
job. You understand?
Sugar water, too. Central.
Oh, boy, hey, you see me and this kind of backlash behavior? Mm-mm. Oh gosh. Well,
Don't worry, Greg, but I'm going to renew my vote. You have a job. Back to the walk with that girls in pink.
hello. Hey, hello. No, no man, I will not let it do a brethren that man. Don't take it that far.
right.
You
Don't
know,
no man.
we're going to see me being thinking of the thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Thing.
My boy, I don't know, man. My boy just out here performing. Don't do it. Don't do that now.
Oh god.
I told him already, and I've seen
Uh,
it right here.
yeah.
My hope is to see him performing for Tobago Jazz next year.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct, dog.
Yeah.
Correct. Daddy next move. Daddy
See
moved
that
it.
to him.
Greg,
If
anybody
he,
get
I,
remember
I
to
say
be
it live. If my exactly, I say no. If my boy get jazz, I take my tickets and I go in. If it's our work day, I take that day and go and see my brethren make it.
Wait, so the man can't even go and get a little a little VIP business? Huh?
No,
No,
if
no,
next time next year to be good chance I'm buying my ticket.
no.
Nah,
If the
you gotta buy
man
the
if the
ticket, man.
man
You gotta buy the ticket.
no, I
After
want my
complimentary
You gotta,
will come after.
Robert, Robert.
I
Robert.
don't feel yes, yeah. Yeah.
You can't be like that. You're the brady ticket for the brethren.
Yeah,
Because you're the
support
support the brethren.
Alright. I will pay for my tickets. I'll scalp it for VIP and get it for free anyway. You understand? And I'll buy out a bottle of rum.
Yeah.
Nah, boy. Yes, man, nah, boy. Nah, boy.
I'm watching the performance, right? Well, when you send me these videos, I say, watch it. It's when that man starts, because it's a Maxwell something.
Yeah. And he couldn't
You
win.
know what the, huh?
Yeah, he had a
I
kind of.
tell you know it's a little man that sounds just as good or even probably better than the original.
Mm.
Like something.
Hey, Greg, take a bow, boy. Take a bow. I just told him TikTok and happen to see that.
Uh,
But wait, man.
I seen it big.
I stop work and
I
I'm
seen it
watching
big.
that. I start to my co-workers and them and all.
mm.
Them blowing
I
away.
seen it big. I seen it big. My boy can start making. And you know gonna do squeezy ranking thing. He making it,
Nah,
making it.
Oh,
I don't care. People,
go.
I had to see it. I had to do it.
Oh, go. Oh,
That,
yes,
don't ever put Greg and Raw Fire in the same sentence. Ever.
yeah,
No.
yeah, man. Yeah, crazy. But big up my tech. You're watching, I know that. Big up yourself.
oh.
Hey, let me forget CJ ever say that. End this stream now.
Oh gosh,
This
it's
remember,
like
right? This remember,
joke,
right?
it's a
Remember,
joke,
right? Oh, you remember this,
it's a
right?
joke.
I have no court clothes. I have none. None. You understand? None. If a man
The
come and
day,
say,
I tell you now, the day if I get sister, this is I tell you, I picture and say, yeah, boy, I make it. Yeah, boy, we make it, boy. Yeah, boy, we make it.
hey,
If I see that man, if I see that man, I go tell him it's just jokes, that dog, it's jokes, so go, it's a joke.
Hey, Greg, next time we live in, I don't get a selfie with you. So when next year performing,
Yeah,
go
man.
on top of the girl,
I
I say,
just,
I regret it, no.
I'm a brethren, my dog and tell. Shiragona. Yeah, the dog.
oh,
He just like, here the mark now, boy. Here mark now, boy. Here this man now, boy.
yeah.
Here mark
I'm
now,
a
boy.
central, no meltdown.
Nope.
Yeah, yeah. Good get 500,
Uh,
and then go 500. I live in London, so Edinburgh by Mayfield.
oh gosh.
Thing that great. Thing the thing.
Uh, you see, before CJ and people get me in problems and get me cancelled again, you
What do you
understand?
mean? We don't. You save dog. You save dog. You save dog. If man, yeah. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Yeah. If
Uh,
a man could see on Twitter, the new insert artist. No, a man say on Twitter, Sweetie Rankin give me a CD. It was real good on mute, and nobody could say anything after that. Who's me, boy? I never say that. It's a man say that. They say the best volume to take it in is on zero, boy. A man say
See,
on
yeah,
zero is the best on zero. And they say I off. I never do that. I never say that. I laugh. Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. I laugh. But no, I said yes. I was say I off. I was say I off.
Wicked. I don't know how them so wicked. Why them so wicked? But I know so they wicked.
okay, man.
that CD on Twitter.
I got it, man.
You know this. You said your brethren a song. He said, "Dog, like we go make it out." He said, "Dan, We
Yeah.
not making it out, you know. We gonna be in
I
poverty. Take that off. Then don't you understand a 9 to 5, boy. We got 9 to 5. We got nine to
your brother,
five, G.
your brother send you a CD and you say, here, boy, that song real good when I leave it in the case. It's so real good when I leave
My favorite track was when everything did finish.
it. Yeah. See that last track we sing? Yeah. The last track, the end. Yeah, that,
Yeah.
but that track,
You see,
boom,
you
when
see after
everything,
you see after the music done, I
all the
was good,
music,
boy.
you see that song you sing it after all the music done? Boy, that
Yeah,
song,
boy.
bah,
But you know who would love this? The Deaf Society, the Deaf Association. Boy, this gonna go hard in them streets, you know. This gonna go
you see
hard in them streets, you know.
that
Do
song,
even hand, do even hand signal nothing.
that,
Just
that,
let it breathe. Let track breathe.
that, that CD you could play for them, train and them in Dretchy for aerobics and things. Yeah, them
Hey,
train and
boy.
them, you doing have to do sign
Hey.
language. Yeah, that CD was bad in sign language, boy. Thing, yeah. Hmm.
See, you see when the beat went off, you see when the beat decreased in decibels, proper Grammy award winning level things, dog. Yeah, for real. For real,
When
dog.
when I say when the beat drop,
Uh,
yeah, when the beat didn't drop, you see when the beat didn't drop, yeah,
Yeah.
you're inside. You're inside.
oh god.
Plus, I feel I go tell that man after you drop that track, I really think you should consider learning that trade, dog. For real, for real.
Yes, I'm. Yeah. I
Robert,
agree with
end the
it.
show, please. Them fellas
Yeah,
too.
you give men right. You give men a little bit of rum, a little bit of niceness, and men go wild. You understand?
Greg, Greg, it's not my fault. It's
Uh,
all Johnny's fault, Greg. It's not my fault. Better next time, better you play that next CD you make it, just comment.
uh,
Dog, personally, I just go and say, big up my boy Greg. But after that, if anybody not talking like Greg,
Yeah.
as my grandparents would say, not everybody could be a calypsonian. We need doctors, need little
Mm.
lawyers, need a little
Uh,
shop man, need a
any
snow cone man. We need
anybody
everybody.
hey,
anybody
I know your
after
place.
nah.
Nah, I tell you, we need more.
anybody after Greg. If all their great grandfather was a slave, their grandfather was a slave, or their father was a slave, don't bring the children and try to be a singer. Just continue it and continue being a slave for you. Right? Don't bring
No,
the children.
no, man.
So,
Hey, Robert, kill this
Uh,
show. Robert, kill
yeah,
this.
yeah, 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 yeah,
No.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
hey.
yeah, yeah. Oh man, what man have none, zero. See, me tell you something. See from now on, we are only gonna serve water from now on, boy. Only water from now on. No more rum. No more rum.
Hey,
No more tequila,
but
no more.
that way we tell our man secondary school, you know. The same thing with
Uh,
singing. He thought he was going to be good. They tell the man, your talent is served when you're serving water. Like that would tell the man.
yeah.
That they said the man said he just play center back. I said, center bench, you mean? With that kind of tackles, center bench. You playing center bench. That what you playing? That what you playing? Oh, they thought Maguire was bad.
Good.
Man was playing. Man was playing like I was playing with like Maguire and hemorrhages. That's terrible.
Uh, I could
Terrible.
I could play the football, big man. Your great grandfather was a slave. Your grandfather was a slave.
uh,
Your father was a slave. So will you feel you would be a footballer?
no.
No. It's running in your blood.
No,
Play.
no, you're supposed to say your grandparents. No, you're supposed to say grandparents did not fight for all this freedom for you to be
Yeah,
conceding 4 goals on the fly. What is wrong
yeah,
with you?
yeah. It
You're
can't be
supposed
doing
to
that.
be you're supposed to be helping with the box lunch. You see dinner man. To be helping box lunch. Share the Gatorade. Mix
I
the
see you.
Gatorade.
I see you full clothes already. You will be a good kid, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, full clothes.
Exactly.
If anybody that can't ball,
Exactly.
the clothes that put can't ball in it. So it goes, well, then we gotta know. Really, yeah.
Nah, hey, man, before all that man get me in trouble again. Third time.
Dog, I just saying. Helen Keller was reading the plays before he.
Mm. No. You gone too far. You're going too far. You're going too far.
You ain't have no money for lawyer defense and thing in here, you don't get. You know, they get you too bad on yourself.
Yeah.
So anybody that tries to sing after Greg, so they know they greedy at Thanksgiving, go try to sing.
Mm.
Right? If you never fight for them feedback and them at Thanksgiving, go try that singing thing. Big up yourself, Greg.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
You know, thanks for everybody for coming out. And TJ, you see you are you getting people in trouble, getting people cancelled. You understand? People cancelled.
Cancel DJ, boy. Cancel, boss.
Yes. Oh gosh. Well, anyway, but people, it was nice. It was love. Always remember,
Yeah, man.
like,
Great, man.
share, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Chatters always say it. Red Devils, we don't die.
You just always make somebody cry. That's it.
And, and I mean, clowns, boy. Yeah, clowns, boy.
Hey, if you appreciate what we're doing here at